So here we are, it's episode 2 of the Zero to Hero series on the channel, where even though it's the second episode, it's kind of the first thing everything's happening. We've got our first giveaway card with the Ilkay Gundogan Limited, we've got our first boxes to open, our first results to see, did we get promoted, as well as the first player that we've got to scout here from your suggestions on last week's episode. Once you've finished with this video, jump over to the channel homepage and cast your vote for what player that we've scouted that we should bring into the club for the Zero to Hero series. And get into the comment section in this one, and we need suggestions this time for players that are a zero. We're looking for them to be ideally under £1, but as long as they're under a fiver. And rather than just focusing on the Premier League, we're thinking about the wider spectrum of Champion Europe, as it were. If you are brand new to Sorare and you're looking for a beginner series, you've came to the right place. If you're looking to open up your account, there's a link in the description in this video. They'll get you $50, pounds, euros, whatever your currency is, of market credit to go out and reinforce your squad after you've bought 5 limiteds from auctions or instant buy. If you get stuck, if you've got any questions, jump into the comment section and I'll come out in there and sort you out. At any point in the video, if you do laugh, you learn, you like something or whatever, please do like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this, guys, as we get the Zero to Hero series off the ground, as well as all the budget builder stuff that we normally do with Sorare, never mind all the live streams and the members content and all that good stuff, as well as real world football analysis, opinion, commentary, whatever you want to think of it as. And yeah, let's just get stuck straight into it. And where better to start than with our results from the first game week in the basic and the advanced tutorial modes for the Premier League, where we went out with our common lineup and then our common +1 limited lineup. And surprise, surprise, with all the superstars at our disposal, we've managed to get 2 promotions. We're heading into Division 2 and we're heading into Division 1 for the next game week in the Premier League, which is exciting stuff. Hopefully that'll get us in amongst winning some better boxes and prizes. But these are the teams we listed out in the last game week. Hat-trick hero Erling Haaland bringing in a 100-pointer, Cole Palmer doing the damage, and De Bruyne, Gundogan, you know, they both kind of did what we thought they would do in a roundabout way. Trent was probably the big letdown in the team, sadly. And those results have went out there and got us 2 boxes. Now, first of all, we've got our Rivals box to open, which, you know, could have a mystery jersey in it. There is some cards, but it's probably going to be some arena tickets. But quite nice to get a Rivals box in here. Kind of whets the appetite for the Rivals content that we'll have here on the channel. And yeah, wouldn't you know it, it's just a couple of tickets. But the other box we've got is a limited standard box. And when we look inside this, we do have some cards in here and some power-ups. No actual essence available to us yet in this mode of the game, so really crossing our fingers and toes we get some cards. Anything we pull we give away, of course, and it's a level up. Okay, so we'll add that into the pile, and yeah, maybe we'll end up just saving them up until we've got a bunch of them, and then when we've got important players we can stack them up and really level a guy up to make that difference for us. Now, the Sorare scouts and managers around the world showed up in their numbers in the last video, and they were recommending some fantastic picks at limited level for the Premier League competition. There was a few entries that we did get that were under £1, and almost every one of them was under a fiver, which is fantastic. But these are the top 5 that I thought we would have a look at today. Ryan 8 Nouri was probably one of the ones that really grabbed my eye, because I thought, wow, if he's in this price bracket, he's a guy that is an exciting player. He can hit some big peaks, and the fullback play is something that, you know, I've been a big proponent of. I'm a bit of a fullback junkie, as it were. But one of the things with Ryan 8 Nouri, when I look at his price graph here, £1.68, very attractive. But when we look at his scoring, there's just a few too many of those sub 30 scores that really does hold me back. I think that's why his price point is down here, and I think that might deter me. We've had another fullback suggested in Daniel Munoz. Again, very similar price point, very similar style of player. And as we've seen in the summer internationally, you know, this guy really is a weapon on the right-hand side of the pitch here. He loves to get into the back post. He loves creating chances for his teammates. And those peaks for him are a little bit more prominent. They are a little bit stronger in the Premier League and internationally. And I think, you know, pound for penny, you know, Munoz definitely comes ahead of Ryan 8 Nouri. So I thought I'd feature both of them, but they're very much similar guys, and depends on your personal preference at the same price point. Really, the option's down to yours. But looking at the SO5 scores, it's really hard to look past Daniel Munoz. I would be much happier if we were to get a defender at this stage of the game, if we could get a centre-back. And under £1 at 96p, we've got Switzerland's own Fabian Schär. And Fabian Schär is a really robust, really reliable centre-back. Newcastle, I think, are going to do a lot better this year than what they did last. That means more clean sheets, and that means better scores for Fabian Schär compared to what he did last season. If we looked at the scores he had the season before, when Newcastle finished 4th and qualified for the Champions League, you'll get a bit of an idea of a flavour of the regular scores this guy can get. He is decisive capable. He's not shy of getting a decisive himself and really delivering a huge peak score. So a centre-back that really has, you know, all the strings to his bow that you could wish for. And at 93p, defence just feels absolutely irresistible. Until we look at the next suggestion, who is also a centre-back, and his floor price at Classic in the moment is £1.68, and that is Lewis Dunk. And if we look at his SO5 scoring, it does make Fabian Schär's look a little bit less impressive. That 12 and 14, he's got 29 there, but outside of that, his scores just have a much higher floor than what Fabian Schär has done over the last season, certainly anyway. So, you know, again, pound for point, I think Fabian Schär and Lewis Dunk are going to be my two favourites so far. But don't forget, you guys are going to decide by voting on who we're going to actually bring into the club. And it wouldn't be a vote if we didn't have a match winner, a guy that's an attacking player that likes to go forward. And when I looked at, you know, more offensive players, Adama Traore at under £4 feels really exciting. Fulham have brought in Emil Smith-Rowe, and it feels like they're one of the more stable clubs in the Premier League that can build upon the position they had last time. He started the season really impressive, and I think this could be a sign of things to come for Adama, certainly. And if we did want to bring a match winner, a forward into the squad at under £4, I think Adama Traore would be a fantastic suggestion. And then we have our first giveaway, guys. We're giving away an Ilkay Gundogan to a random comment from this video on how to start Sorare and how to open your account. Thanks to everyone that did subscribe to the channel and drop a comment and really support the content here. I really do appreciate it, and it's with my pleasure, it's my joy that we can give away a silky Ilkay Gundogan to one of you guys. And the winner for this is The Way to Jana 445. Congratulations, I'll be in contact with you and we'll ship over that silky Ilkay Gundogan. Now, we're in the international break, guys, so it might be a week off until we get the next episode out for this series, because the next time we'll be building teams is when the Premier League is open. We'll be buying in that player from the votes from the poll on the players we've featured in the video today, thanks to all your interactions for that. And in the next week's video, when we build the teams for the weekend, we see the new player that comes in. I'll also be previewing the top 5 suggestions in the comment section of this video for the zero we're going to pick up from around Champion Europe to build that part of the strategy rolling out for us. On screen there now is some other stuff that I've made that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Stay out of trouble, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.